Yo, what up, guys? Naruto the Sage. Today I'm going to be adding another part to what if Naruto was neglected and had a special dojutsu part 3. So, guys, I'm recording this after I recorded what if Naruto was neglected and had the Rinnegan. So today you will be you'll be getting two videos at once because I'm free today. I'm free and I have nothing to worry about. So before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe. And go and subscribe to Regan Science channel. Guys, let's get this guy to 10 subscribers. Is the one that helped me do pretty much many things in my channel. I won't be doing this if he didn't tell me that there are what ifs. And I started watching what ifs, and now I make what ifs. So without any further ado, let's start the what if. So last time I left off when I was eating and sleeping in Tazuna's house. I'm going to say that the next day he wakes up and he hears someone screaming, and this was Inari's mother. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I think that it was Inari's mother. She was screaming, and Naruto rushed over there and find her being attacked by some bandits, and Naruto activated his dojutsu and stopped time for 5 seconds because these dudes are not even worth 15 seconds. So he stopped time for 5 seconds and he blitzed and decapitated them, and they dead. Inaris mother thanks Naruto for saving her and protecting her from the bandits because they wanted to rob the village and take all of their money. I don't know, I can't remember the scene very well. So Naruto thinks that if the bandits here, why and Kakashi and the rest of the team protecting them? So Naruto thought that maybe they might be in trouble. I must go and check on them. When Naruto arrives at the scene, he finds Menmamito and Sasuke fighting a masked person, or let's say person. And this masked person was Haku because he was wearing a Anbo mask. So they were fighting him, and Sakura was just sitting back, being useless as ever. And in her head, she was telling herself that she was protecting Tazuna and thinking that she's useful. So they were fighting, but they were being overpowered because Haku, I think that, don't get mad, guys. I think that Haku is, let's see, mid joining. When they were fighting Naruto, Haku could have easily obliterated Naruto, but he didn't have the intention to kill because he didn't want to hurt a couple of kids. He was going to use those sand bombs to paralyze Naruto or knock him out. And if he wanted to kill them, he could have done it when Sasuke didn't even activate his Sharingan, and Naruto or without Naruto even noticing that Sasuke was dead or knocked out. So I think that Haku was let's say mid joining or low take joining, because Haku is powerful. I don't want to downgrade Haku because I think that the dude deserves some recognition. So they were fighting him, all three of them, they were fighting and they were losing. After a while, Naruto arrived and joined them. And he tried to activate his dojutsu and stop time for 5 seconds because he thought that it might be enough. But even when Naruto stopped time for 5 seconds, he couldn't reach Haku because Haku was fast enough to exceed the 5 seconds time mark. And I'm going to say that the rule of this dojutsu to stop time is that the owner of the dojutsu must be faster than the person who is being trapped. And in this point of time, or in at this moment, Naruto is nowhere near Haku's speed, so he fails. And I'm going to say that Naruto managed to copy a Kigenkai, and this Kigenkai is lava release. And Naruto used the lava release. He was not trying to kill but to bind, because I think when lava cools down it turns into rocks. So Naruto used his lava release but he misses, and Naruto was about to get hit when Sasuke jumped in the way, and Sasuke didn't do this because he cared for Naruto or anything. He just wanted to think people to say that he died as a hero and that shit. So he jumped in the way and he gets it. And I'm going to say that Menma and Mito were running out of chakra because they were using their chakra cloaks. They were not using the tail cloak, they were just using chakra cloak. And the chakra was depleting. And also in the Sasuke died in quotation marks. He went on a rampage. He activated his one-tailed cloak. And I'm going to say that for a brief second his dojutsu evolved, and it, sorry guys, no, I'm going to say that now just dojutsu changed into this dojutsu can pretty much rip the fabric of space and time, and this dojutsu can change fate, like that cat in Black Clover. And so Naruto manages to activate the new dojutsu, but for a split second, this was influenced by the Nanda's chakra, and this dojutsu turned off and it returned to normal. And Naruto obliterated Haku because Naruto was not in control. It was the Nanda's doing. And let's say the Ninetales obliterated Haku, and Haku was at death's door. He was nearly dying, and when Naruto was throwing another punch, Haku's mask shattered, and Naruto saw that it was the person who told him that if you have someone that you care about, you will become strong. And Naruto's rage went away and said, "Why?" And Naruto said, "Do you see Zabuza? Zabuza is my precious one, and I can't let you hate him." And Naruto, hearing this, said, "Okay." But when they were saying this, Kakashi stabbed Zabuza in the heart, and Zabuza didn't die there because when Zabuza was being stabbed, Haku used his last strength to get in the way, but Takashi's Chidori penetrated Hakutu and managed to get into Zabuza, but not that much, a little bit. And Zabuza was damaged and he was going to die. But when this was going down, Katra arrived and said, I was not going to pay you anyway, and I was just going to kill you." And Zabuza got angry and charged at them and killed all of Karo's bandits and went to Karo and threw him over to the villagers, and the villagers killed him, and the mission was over. Naruto was said that Aku died and he didn't do anything about it. So he told himself that he was not going to let his friends die ever again. So the bridge was built and it was called the Green Naruto Bridge, and they went back to the village. So I think this is where I want to end it off. I know that I'm ending what is like in cliffhangers, but I have to do something. And today you will be getting two what ifs, and that's pretty much something you're going to be looking out for. Peace.